Today we are going to be looking at using the article a or using the article an. To help us decide whether we need to use the word a or the word an, I have a grid here which shows you the letters which are consonants and the letters which are vowels. All of the letters which are consonants are on the orange background here, and the letters which are vowels are on the blue background. This is quite important because it will help you later on to determine whether in most cases we use the word a or an. I've got some examples of some words here, and as you can see I've broken up the grid into two parts, one for words which start with the consonants and one for words which start with a vowel. So in this example here we have the first word teacher. I can see that the word teacher starts with a consonant, and for this reason I'm going to put it into the box for the words which start with a consonant. Now, what you will notice is if the word starts with a consonant, I will use the a article to go before it. So it should look like this: a teacher. In all of the words that I'm going to put in the consonant box, you will find the article a will always go before them. Next, apple. I can see apple starts with a vowel, an a, and for this reason I'm going to put it over here in the box for words which start with a vowel. Now, for words which start with a vowel, I'm going to use the article or the word an in front of it. So, an apple. Next, jumper. Jumper starts with a consonant. So I will write it into the box for the words with consonants, and I'm going to write the article a in front of it. So a jumper. Otter. Otter starts with a vowel. So I'm going to put it into the box for the words which start with a vowel. For this reason, I'm going to use the word or the article an in front of it. An otter. Laptop starts with a consonant, so I will use a laptop. Umbrella starts with a vowel, so I must use the article an umbrella. Book starts with a consonant, so I have a book. Icicle starts with a vowel, so I'm going to use the article an icicle. It doesn't matter if it's capital or lowercase, but I'm just changing the articles to lowercase. And finally, the word yogurt. Yogurt starts with a consonant letter, so it will go into the box for the words starting with consonants, and for this reason I'm going to put the article a in front of it. A yogurt. If you need to come back to have a look over on this slide, please feel free to do that. Here we go. We have some examples now that we can do together. I have the consonant and vowel grid at the bottom here for those of you who may need to refer to this. So, orange. Do I need to put the article a or the article an in front of it? If you take a look down at the grid, for those who are unsure, you will see I'm going to use an orange. Pencil. Have a look for those who need to. It's a pencil. Rabbit. Going to move the article a rabbit. House. A house. Envelope. An envelope. Apple. An apple. I'd like you now to have a go at these sentences and have a go at writing the article a or an. Make sure you're using them correctly, please. Tomorrow I am going to party. Is it the article a party, or an party? In this example, it's a. And if you have a look at the consonant and vowel grid at the bottom, you will see that that matches. Tomorrow I am going to a party. Humpty Dumpty was an egg. I always have umbrella in my bag in case it rains. An. I always have an umbrella in my bag in case it rains. The dog was on a lead. You can make house out of snow. You can make a house out of snow, which is called an igloo. If you need to freeze this video here to carry on looking at this slide for longer, please feel free, and you will see that the articles which are in front of a given word match whether or not that word starts with a consonant letter or a vowel letter. Now, there are some exceptions to this rule, and here are a few examples. In this regard, I'm going to ask you to listen to which sounds correct. It was a unique painting. It was an unique painting. In this example, we use the consonant, the article a. It was a unique painting. And the reason for this is because unique starts with a vowel. We can see that. However, it makes the y sound. The y sound. And as you can see, if you look for the letter which you expect to make the y sound, it appears in the consonant box. So this one is an exception to that rule. Here's another example. It was a honest mistake. It was an honest mistake. In this example, the article an is correct. And the reason is because honest, it starts with the consonant letter H. However, it makes the sound when you say the word ah. And if you look into the grid at the bottom and you say the sound ah, if you look for the word that you would expect to make this sound, the O, the ah, it's a vowel. So for that reason there are some exceptions to the rule, but if you say the sentence out loud, you should be able to hear whether you've made a mistake or whether it's an exception to the rule. Just got a few more examples here which are exceptions to the rule. It took an hour to get to the zoo. Again, it has the H letter, but if we say the word, it makes the sound. I have to wear a uniform to school. Here we can hear the Y sound. We flew to a universe far, far away. Again, we have the U sound. I would love to ride on a unicorn. The king wanted an heir to the throne. Here we've got the air sound. It was an hour to meet the Queen. And again, you can hear those exceptions to the rule. I hope that has helped. Please go back through over any of the slides that you need to. When you are ready, I would like you to go to Doodle Classroom and complete the activity which has been assigned to you using articles a or an. When you have completed this, go to Google Classroom and complete the quiz that has been assigned to you.